Hi there, welcome to my views and news. It seems that again Ethiopian military soldiers fled into a neighboring country after attack by an armed group. This is the second time in the last 2 to 3 months that the Ethiopian army soldiers had to take shelter, had to take refuge in a neighboring country. Secondly, viewers, a key meeting was held in Tigray on Thursday, meeting about the political turmoil, how to end it. So, what happened? Any breakthrough achieved or not in this meeting, uh, involving some top men in positions of power in Tigray. Let's start from the Amhara region. It seems that Fano fighters for the second time pushed Ethiopian military soldiers out of Ethiopia into a neighboring country. I think over 2 months ago, if you remember, I did some videos. I told you about Fano's attack in Matimma. Matimma, West Amhara, West Gondar, is on border, Ethiopia-Amhara border. There is a border crossing too in Matimma. Fano fighters took control of Matimma back then. They entered Matimma town. Ethiopian army soldiers then fled into Sudan. It was confirmed by Sudanese sources too. I think around 70 back then took refuge in Sudan when they entered Sudan. Sudanese military disarmed. Their military launched counterattacks on Fano fighters. Border was closed by Sudanese authorities. Military took several weeks to retake the area, to clear the area, and I think around less than a month ago, Sudanese authorities reopened border. Matimma was reopened. Matimma town came under military control. But 3 days ago, again, Fano fighters carried out some attacks in border areas, and Ethiopian army soldiers fled into Sudan. This time, around a dozen soldiers fled into Sudan. Reported. Fighting did not happen in Matimma town, but around Matimma, in different parts of the border areas. Fano fighters overwhelmed the military soldiers. They tried to defend border checkposts. I'm not talking about Madima border crossing. Then they fled into Sudan. After that, reportedly, Fano fighters talked to Sudanese border officials, Sudanese military. It has been confirmed that Fano did talk to Sudanese soldiers for the return of Ethiopian soldiers, for the return of arms too, but Sudanese authorities did not hand over Ethiopian soldiers and arms to Fano fighters. This is what is happening in a border area, that military is unable to protect the border. I have been saying that Sudan Ethiopia border is a long border. Military cannot man the entire border. Same is the case with Ethiopia Somalia border. Military cannot man entire border. I mean, all borders are conflict areas now. Ethiopia Sudan border. You see what is happening here. Ethiopia Somalia border. Egypt trying to expand there, and we have been reporting in videos what is happening there. Ethiopia, Kenya border there. Ola has been involved in fighting there. Then Ethiopia, Eritrea border, especially the one in Tigray. There are issues about border demarcation. Eritrea claims that its soldiers are on sovereign Eritrean territory. Tigray denies tensions there. I mean, military is very overstretched. Ethiopian national defense is very overstretched. It cannot protect all the borders because almost all the borders are not safe, not peaceful. And you know what is happening internally as well, fighting in Amhara, in Oromia. How can the government ensure that borders are protected too and internal conflicts are also handled by military? Conflict solution is the only way out. Conflict should be resolved internally or externally. Otherwise, military budget will keep on increasing. You'll see more recruitments. You'll see more military spending. In the end, development will suffer. Coming to topic. So the Spano fighters talked to Sudanese authorities, but soldiers were not returned. The Ethiopian military soldiers are still in Sudan, reported. Secondly, the key meeting was held yesterday between senior decision makers in Tigray. Meeting was held between Tigray security forces and TPLF Debrecen wing, reportedly because no official statement has been issued so far. Almost on daily basis, key meetings are being held, by the way. Sometimes Tigray security forces hold internal discussions. TPLF, Debrecen holds internal discussions. Getachew people meet as well. A lot is happening. It's good to see people trying to find solution to conflicts. But so far, no breakthrough. Yesterday's meeting was between Tigray's generals and senior TPLF Debrecen wing leaders. Issue is that TPLF Debrecen has appointed governors to 6 zones of Tigray. They want their appointees to take charge. In some areas, the appointees are not being allowed to take charge. Secondly, TPLF has fired some people from Getachew Reda's cabinet. TPLF appointed new men. TPLF wants new men to take charge. Getachew refusing to step down. Getachew refusing to allow new TPLF leaders in his cabinet. He handed over charge to Tadesse Verede. He left Tigray. Now, Tadesse Verede is holding discussions with the Debrecen group people. The Debrecen group people want removal of pro-Getachew people from government and Getachew as well. Verede trying to find the middle ground. Yesterday's talks reportedly could not reach any conclusion. That's what I heard. I am trying to get more information. But reportedly, the talks between Verede and Debrecen could not lead to any breakthrough. People are waiting for Getachew Reda. Will he retake charge or not? If it does, by the way, Verede has been very active in recent months. Though Getachew was the president, but Verede was making big decisions. Getachew did not attend his office regularly in Mekelle recently. It was Verede who was running the interim government of Tigray. Verede is more acceptable for Debrecen, more acceptable than Sadkan for TPLF Debrecen. Will Verede continue and steer the region towards next election? Several questions, I think, will have to wait. Federal government won't easily retreat on this issue because in the end, PM Abiy will make the appointment of Tigray interim president. He is the one who will sign the letter of appointment. He is the one who signed the letter of appointment of Getachew Reda. Will he appoint someone from TPLF to lead the region? I don't think so. He will try to find a man who could just create a balance. He is proposing the name of Sadkan being rejected by the Bratzian wing. So for Veredin command, let's see what will Gitacho do if he returns. Thanks for watching.